Hey, hey. So we're going to do a blues in A, and all blues progressions use three chords. So in our case, we're going to do the A chord as the first chord, which is this guy. We've got our first finger on the D string second fret, and then second finger on the G string second fret, and third finger on the B string second fret. So basically, we've got all three fingers all on the second fret. So there's two ways you could do it, like I just described with fingers 1, 2, and 3, and you see how my fingers are at a diagonal. I can't get them all right up against the fret here. So I have to kind of scrunch them in like so. And then when I strum, I'm strumming 5 strings from the A string down. The only string I don't strum is the low E string. The other way that you can do this chord is you can just lay your finger flat and you can catch those same 3 strings, the D, the G, and the B. See how my finger is arched like that to just get those 3 strings. I don't have it flat like this. So there's your A chord. Now the next chord in the song or the blues would be the D chord, which we learned on day 1. That's this guy where finger 1 is here, 2 is here, and 3 is here. And on this chord, we have 2 X's on the chart for these 2 strings, so we're only strumming 4 strings all the way down. And then the last chord is the E chord. For the E chord, we're going up 3 strings from the bottom with our first finger, and then our second finger is on the second fret up here, and our third finger is right below that one. So these 2 guys are like that, and then this guy is right here, and there's no X's, so we're strumming all 6 strings. Now, just a little side note, with every blues, the 1 chord, which in this case is A, is always accompanied by the 4 and the 5 chord. So if A is the 1 chord, then B and C are the 2 and the 3. So the 4 and the 5 are the D and the E. Hence, in our song, we're using the A, the D, and the E. Those are the 3 chords that we're using. The 1, wrong finger. The 1, the 4, and the 5. So if it was a blues in C, then the 1 chord would be the C chord, and then the D and the E would be the 2 and the 3. So the F and the G would be the 4 and the 5. C, F, and G would be the 3 chords we used in a blues in C. And that's how it will work for every letter. For any blues, it's the 1, the 4, and the 5. Now the pattern that we play them in is A for 4 beats. These mean down strum, and there's our count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this division symbol. That means repeat the previous measure. So we do the A again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do the A again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the A a 4th time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we switch to the D. Down, 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 down. Repeat the D. Down, 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 down. Back to the A, down, 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 the A again for 4, then we go to the E chord for 4 beats, then the D chord for 4, then the A chord for 4, and then the E chord for 4. So this symbol always means just repeat whatever in the previous measure, but then you see a double dot at the end, and we see a double dot at the beginning. The double dots mean repeat everything that's in between them. So essentially, we're going to play the whole first line and the whole second line, and then when we see the double dot, we go back to the first double dot, and then we just keep repeating it. The number of times we're going to do that is determined on how long the song is. So let's play this real quick so that you can see it. I'm going to play the A with the 3 fingers first. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 1, 2, 3. Repeat 1, 2, 3. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I go to the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 2, 3. Back to A, 2, 3, 4. A again, 2, 3, 4. Then E, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, back to the beginning. This time I'll do the A with the finger laying flat. It's going to sound exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1 for the money and 2 for the show. 3 to get ready, let's go, go, go. But don't you step on them blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of them blue suede shoes. And any 12-bar blues song, you can put the lyrics down to that. Now, if it was like I had said, a blues in C, all the A's would be replaced by C's, and then its 4 would be the F chord, and then its 5 would be the G chord. And you'd plug it into that same formula where you do the first chord 4 times, A, then the 4 chord twice, D, D, then back to the first chord twice, A, and then the 5 chord, the 4 chord, the 1 chord, and the 5 chord. And that's a 12-bar blues, soup to nuts. So the next thing that you should try is, instead of strumming all downs, we can go to eighth notes where you strum 1 and 2 and. So instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, we're not going to waste the upstroke, because to go 1, 2, you have to move up. We're just not hitting the strings. But now we can go A chord, 1 and 2 and 3. And what you're gonna find is, and everybody says, is how do I not hit the string that isn't in the chord? You just start to get comfortable with it. Don't obsess over it. Like on the way down, it'll be easier to start at the A and just strum them all. But on the way up, like if you only catch a couple of the strings for now, it's fine. Like just make sure you don't hit that one. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A and 2 and 3, A and 2 and 3 and 4. E, D, A, E, back to the beginning. And that's the intro to a 12-bar blues. Now eventually we'll be able to incorporate the scale that we learned at fret 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, back in lesson 1, and we'll be able to go. That's coming later. Have fun.